ImpactLife is a community-based nonprofit based here in the Quad Cities. We've been in service for 50 years, and it's our 50th anniversary this year. As of right now, we have 800 employees across our 4-state service region, where we supply blood and blood components to over 120 hospitals, as well as emergency management and emergency medical services. Most blood donors have been impacted by family or close friends that have needed a blood unit. My personal story is that my mother needed a unit of blood when I was in college, and I gave then, and I continue to give today. As a matter of fact, I just passed my 28th gallon of donations, and it feels very good because it's such an easy thing to do.
And then that blood will end up in the hospitals, in their blood banks, so that it can be used for those patients that require transfusions for a number of different reasons. So really, blood touches every age, every population, and it's needed all the time, every day, every hour.
There's also an area where we are leading industry right now, and that's in pre-hospital transfusion.
Can we get blood products faster and safely outside of the hospital environment where maybe it's needed in more quickly, in a much more accessible way?
So we've currently partnered with 18 different service providers in our region where we put blood components on helicopters and in ambulances, and they go to the site where it may be needed.
And we're seeing that it's saving lives. We're seeing that people are getting blood faster. And what we're hoping to see through, studies is that it may save blood products further later. So that where the patient's arriving, it may require less blood upon arrival. A lot of times we'll actually state how blood is medicine. Blood is a form of therapy. And that's because there are situations where a patient will not be able to produce their own red blood cells, their own platelets, their own coagulation factors. That happens, unfortunately, in patients who have cancer. So in that way, transfusion is medicine. It's extending their life and it's keeping them alive until their bone marrow recovers.
Here at ImpactLife, if we think about our growth and the leveraging of the scale, where we've gone from first servicing just the 2-county region to now servicing 4 states and greater than 120 hospitals, that scale has afforded us the ability to maximize operations.
One of them that really is happening in an incredibly rapid way is in the area of cell and biotherapies, which is using the white cell part of blood to treat and cure diseases.
We've partnered with a drug manufacturing company called Dendreon, where we help manufacture a drug called Provenge. This innovative technology actually is an autologous unit of blood collected, and a white blood cell from the patient, in this case a male that has prostate cancer, is sent to another laboratory where they will put a marker on it. And that marker will actually be reinfused into the patient and only attack the cancer cells. So when we think about innovation and advancing medicine, this solid tumor treatment is the first and only FDA-approved treatment for cancer. We are one of the first centers to provide that service.
I think that this is really incredible stuff, and the Blood Center is starting to get involved in this, both from the collection aspects, from the research aspects, and possibly being directly involved in the patient care side of things.
ImpactLife in 2021 went through a rebranding process. And while Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center had very large impact in our community where we were, it talked about a geography, not about our mission. And we landed on ImpactLife, which speaks to our mission and what we do, not a geography. So as we've made this transition, it has brought us all together under one flag, under one mission, under one vision. This pharmaceutical truly impacts lives. It changes lives. It extends lives. It gives another birthday. It gives another anniversary. It gives another holiday. At ImpactLife, we do not do the work that we do without the graciousness of our blood donors. It starts there. So I would love to take this opportunity to say thank you for giving the gift of life, because it truly is a precious gift. While I'm very, very proud of our foundation and our history, I am more excited about our future, because we are at a pivot point where we are investing in advancing medicine. So I'm very excited about our team and the ability that we have to transform medicine, not only today with what we do in the transfusion medicine space, but also with where we're going in the future with advanced therapies and cellular therapies. And I'm awfully excited about our 50th year because we have just a beautiful, wonderful foundation based on the great people that work at our organization that is going to lean us forward for the next 50 years.